last video, you know, I was having problems filming. I have a cameraman today. So this is the viral granny square dress with the 8 granny squares. I didn't get my colors just right. And with the ripple stitch skirt. So you'll need your 8 squares. And what we're going to do, I might have to change my colors around. We're going to make a V. So we want it as a triangle. We're going to put that there and that there, so you have a V, okay? Now we're going to make a V out of these 3. So we have that first V, second V. Now we're going to make our third V. You see how it's a V? Now we're going to make our 4th V. 1, 2, 3. Then there's another V, and here's a V. So if you look at it, you're going to have 1 V, 2 V's, 3 V's, 4 V's, 5 V's. And we're going to, you can put it together any way that you want. If you want to just sew it together or you want to slip stitch, however you want to do it. I'm going to use the mattress stitch. So then I'm going to show you how to flip it so that you'll have these together. So I'm going to use the mattress stitch, and I'm going to put these 2 together first. I will link a video on how to do the mattress stitch, but for now I'm just going to do it. So it's like lacing your shoes on the mattress stitch. We're just going to go in the top of each stitch on each other side. But I'm going to link a video to show you how to do that. I'm just going to show you how to put these together on this video. All right, so I will come back once I get this one stitched up. One stitched together with the mattress stitch, so I'm just going to pull it together. All right. So we want to make this V, so now I'm going to go to this one. And you can seam it together any way that you want to. If you know how to do, you know, join as you go or slip stitch or single crochet, it's a whole lot easier if your granny square ends with the same color. So anyway, I'm going to mattress stitch this one together. I'm just going through the back loop and then the back loop, but I'm going in on top of it. The next stitch, back loop. All right, so we'll come back when we get this one stitched up. All right, so I have that one stitched, so we have this V, right? Now we're gonna make this V. So the same thing, just get your yarn and we will mattress stitch it with the back loop in from the top. And then the next stitch from the top. You want to go in through the top. Okay, so I'm gonna come back when this one gets done. All right, so we did our first V. Now I've done my second V. So now I'm going to do my third V, same way, okay? So you can slow this down by using the, in your settings, you can slow the video down if you like. All right, make sure you get, you know how you got a chain 2 in between your clusters? Make sure you get that very first one that you did. You want one of them chains in there. All right, so we're going to pull that together. So now we got our next one. So we got our first V, our second V. Okay, now we're going to make this one. It's just the same way. So just rewind the video if you need help. Or I am going to link a video on how to do the mattress stitch. So I'm going to turn it around. All right. So as you can see, we got our first V, second V, third V, fourth V. All right, so now we're going to do the fifth V, and we're going to do the mattress stitch. So go ahead, and I'll come back when I'm done with this. All right, so now I got that one. We'll weave these ends in later. So we got our first V, second V, third V, fourth V. Now we're going to do this last one. And y'all know the drill. I'll see you when I get done mattress stitching that in. So now we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 1 V, 2 V's, 3 V's, 4 V's, 5 V's. Now here's the important part. So now we're going to fold it in half. And then these two sides is going to, this one right here is going to, you're going to pull it in like that once we're done. Because this side's already going to be folded. So y'all ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put our hand right here. And we're going to fold it over and match our, I got my colors wrong, but that's okay. And we're going to match our squares. And then we're going to fold that one that way. So you see, this is your belly. And this is your sides. And these are the tops. I'm going to turn it over. And you'll see it better. All right. So that's what this is. Come up here. That's what this is. So if looking at that, so what we're going to do is we'll start with a granny stitch. And we're going to go up here, here, down this side, and this side. And then go on around the back, up, and down. But first we want to attach this with your mattress stitch. Then what we'll do is chain 50, make 4 chains of 50, and we're just going to attach those here. Okay? And then we're going to do the ripple stitch down here like we did on that past video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seam this up, and then we'll get started with top, whatever. All right, so I just sewed that on, and as you can see, this is going to be the breast area, this is the belly, and these are the two sides. All right, so I did kind of get my colors wrong because I wanted that to be green over here, but whatever. So now let's turn it whichever way that you like. Whichever way you like. So I kind of got mine all messed up, but I just want to give you the gist of it. I'm going to go with it this way. Okay, so the top is really easy. So I'm just going to get you started. And I think I'm going to use green. So what we're going to do, where the 3 corners come together like this, we're going to use this space, we're going to skip this space, and we're going to use this space in all 3 corners. So we're going to use this space, we're going to skip this space, and we're going to use this space. So yeah, we're going to use this space here. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to do this on all the corners that you come to. So I'm going to start on the side in that corner with chain 2, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochet, and we're going to put a cluster in the next space. I will leave you guys, I'm just showing y'all how to do it. I'm going to leave you tutorials on how to do all this from people that I like on YouTube. All right, now we're at the top. We're going to cluster, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet there. And this is where we're going to attach our 50 chain strap. But let's go down the hill with a cluster here and a cluster here. And we're back at a corner, so we're going to put our cluster here. We're going to skip the middle one and we're going to put a cluster here. Just skip right over to the next one. Okay, we're going to go back up the hill with our clusters. So this is where we are here. We're fixing to make our strap hole there. So in the top, we're going to do a cluster. Chain 2 and a cluster. The clusters are 3 double crochet. Okay, now we're going back downhill with a cluster, and we're going to continue that all the way around. So here you're on your side, so we're going to put a cluster here. And we're going to skip the middle cluster, and we're going to put a cluster here, here, and then we're at the top again for a strap, and we're going to do the exact same thing all the way around. Okay, so now I want to show you how to do the strap. So we're just simply going to, I'm using a 5.5 hook right here, but if you're using a 5mm, I chained 50. So we're going to attach our yarn first. We're going to attach our yarn with a slip stitch. And we have to attach our strap, guys. So we're going to attach it with a slip stitch. Then we're going to chain 45. All right, and then I'm just going to pull that through. So here we have our chain attached, just like we have here. And I'm just going to put it on my needle and just secure it. And however you know to secure your work will work just fine. You can just make a knot, but I'm going to make a knot and then I'm going to come down into V there, and I'm just going to weave it back and forth because I don't want it to come apart. So we are going to, I'm going to show you this one more on this side. So that's one, and you're going to do one for each top. So you'll have 4. But I'm going to show you the attachment one more time. You just do a slip stitch. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to show you how to attach it. So attach it with a slip stitch and then start your chain 45. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to leave in the comments how many squares you need to make, what size hook that I think would be good for a certain size, and a link to how to mattress stitch, how to make a granny square. And then the next video we'll be doing the skirt with the ripple stitch. So thanks for watching.